Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here. Today, we're unpacking the Guidewire Billing Operations syllabus. Now, if you're involved in insurance tech, or maybe you're just looking to break into it, you already know building these systems is incredibly complex. But Guidewire Billing Operations? Well, that's the exact place where all that theoretical insurance business value actually turns into hard revenue. Without it, none of it matters. So let's get focused and explore exactly how this incredible financial engine works. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. The financial backbone, 2. Core components explained, 3. The billing lifecycle, 4. When payments go wrong, 5. Integrations and best practices, and finally 6. Your Guidewire career path. We're going to take a macro to macro journey through the syllabus, starting high level with the architecture, zooming right down into specific workflows, and then zooming back out to your career opportunities. Section 1. The financial backbone, where business value becomes revenue. You see, while policies define coverage and claims teams handle the losses, without a structured billing system, insurers literally cannot collect premiums. It is absolutely the lifeblood of the whole operation. And this brilliantly illustrates the Guidewire InsuranceSuite architecture. It relies on 3 primary pillars. You've got PolicyCenter handling the underwriting, you've got ClaimCenter stepping in when things go wrong, but BillingCenter, that is the crucial financial engine. We are talking about a system designed to process millions of transactions every single month with absolute pinpoint precision. Now, the real magic of this suite is that it isn't just a collection of isolated silos. It utilizes event-driven integration, meaning when a policy is issued or modified over in PolicyCenter, that premium information is instantly sent to BillingCenter to create billing instructions. Everything stays in total synchronization automatically in a matter of milliseconds. Moving right along to Section 2, Core Components Explained, the building blocks of BillingCenter. We're transitioning to a micro-level view now, breaking down how this syllabus translates real-world financial structures into very specific system entities. There are 4 foundational building blocks you'll learn about in the syllabus: accounts, policies, charges, and invoices. You'll notice how policies might actually originate in PolicyCenter, but they require a distinct billing representation over here. And then you have charges, things like premiums, installment fees, and taxes, which are seamlessly grouped together to generate the final invoices. Let's focus on that first component, the account. Imagine a business customer who has property insurance, liability insurance, and commercial auto coverage. Instead of making them pay 3 completely separate bills, which is a huge headache, BillingCenter rolls all of those policies up under one single account. It makes consolidated billing and payment tracking so much easier and the customer experience infinitely better. Of course, flexibility is absolutely key to revenue collection. BillingCenter uses billing plan templates to dictate installment schedules, invoice timing, and minimum thresholds. So whether a customer wants to do a full pay up front, spread it across 12 monthly installments, use a down payment plan, or even route it through an agency bill where the agency collects from the insured, the system handles all that complexity for you. Now for Section 3, the billing lifecycle, from policy issuance to closure. A really major part of the typical 2 to 4 month Guidewire training syllabus involves literally tracking a dollar as it moves through the system from start to finish. This lifecycle follows a pretty strict linear progression. It starts the exact moment a policy is issued. From there, an invoice is generated based on those payment plans we just talked about. Then the system collects the payment, automatically allocates those incoming funds to the correct outstanding charges, and eventually, when the term ends or all invoices are paid up, it handles the policy closure, all while maintaining a totally flawless financial audit trail. During that crucial payment collection stage, BillingCenter is built to integrate with modern financial channels. Whether a payment comes in via credit cards, bank transfers, an online payment portal, agency remittances, or even traditional checks, which, surprisingly enough, still make up a massive chunk of commercial insurance payments, the system processes it and triggers that allocation step. But as we all know, reality doesn't always follow a perfect timeline. Welcome to Section 4, When Payments Go Wrong, focusing on delinquency and collections. Not everyone pays on time, and insurers absolutely need a system to manage that risk. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the massive operational question it poses. What actually happens when policyholders don't pay? If a carrier has millions of policies, there's no way they can have humans chasing down every single late payment. Instead, they rely heavily on automated solutions to enforce compliance. Enter the Dunning workflow. This is a highly configurable, automated sequence that dramatically reduces manual work while improving collection rates. It escalates step by step, starting with a gentle payment reminder notification, then applying late fees, moving to a formal cancellation warning notice, and finally, if necessary, executing the actual policy cancellation. And cancellation isn't just flipping a switch. It involves some serious financial math. The system instantly calculates the earned premium, unearned premium, any outstanding balances, and required refunds. But the great news is, if the customer eventually pays that overdue balance, BillingCenter also manages the reinstatement workflows to fully restore their coverage. Let's zoom back out to the macro level for Section 5, Integrations and Best Practices, Connecting Systems and Maintaining Health. We really need to look at how BillingCenter communicates technically with the rest of the enterprise. To maintain scalability and reliability at such insanely high transaction volumes, the system relies on a really robust technical architecture. It utilizes messaging queues, web services, REST and SOAP APIs, event-driven integration, and high-volume batch processing jobs to ensure data moves seamlessly. And hey, if you're approaching this from a developer's perspective, this next part is vital. Gosu programming. Learning Gosu scripting is a massive part of the syllabus. It's the language you're actually going to use for Guidewire customization, implementing complex business rules, and building out workflow logic. Experienced consultants usually highlight a few core best practices to keep this whole engine running smoothly. First, you must maintain impeccably clean billing data. You have to optimize batch processing jobs properly so invoice generation doesn't completely crash your servers. You also need to implement strong integration monitoring to catch any discrepancies early, and, of course, always ensure regulatory compliance. Finally, we arrive at Section 6, Your Guidewire Career Path, looking at high demand in a transforming industry. Let's explicitly connect the system functionality we've just learned to your personal career advancement. So, the crucial point is this. Roles like a Guidewire BillingCenter developer, billing business analyst, Guidewire solution architect, QA automation engineer, or an insurance billing consultant are in incredibly high demand right now. Organizations modernizing their core systems desperately need people who understand both the insurance domain and the specific technology. Expertise here literally positions you as a key player in massive digital transformation programs. I want to highlight this fantastic quote from the source material. It says, "Mastering billing operations offers a deeper understanding of how insurance platforms generate revenue and maintain financial accuracy." I mean, that perfectly summarizes the massive value of undertaking the 2 to 4 month training syllabus. It makes you an invaluable asset to any IT and insurance domain team. Which leads us to our final thought for this explainer. Are you ready to become the financial architect of the insurance tech revolution? The systems are complex, the scale is massive, but the opportunity to drive real business value through Guidewire Billing Operations is entirely within your reach through hands-on training. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I really hope this provided you with the clear, structured understanding you were looking for.